What's up, everybody? It's Coach Man. First installment, our memory verse. This week, our memory verse is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. All right, I'll read it to you. It says, "Do not be deceived. Evil company corrupts good habits." Now, what does that mean? Now, reminder, on our memory verse quizzes, you're going to have three parts. You have to quote the verse, explain the verse, and discuss how you would apply it to your life. So let's talk about this verse. The Apostle Paul is writing a letter to the church at Corinth. And he's writing them to warn them against these false prophets that's been talking about all kind of crazy things. And it kind of don't make sense in terms of the gospel and Jesus. So he's forewarning them, telling them, be careful who you associate with. Now let's break this thing down. The first part of it says, do not be deceived. Like, don't be fooled. No man is an island of himself. Like, our connection to other people matter. Sometimes we think, well, it's okay to have friends that do some things that's not so cool because I don't do them. I just hang with them. But you got to be careful. The warning here is if you associate with people that don't do good things or that do bad things, it could negatively influence you. So the first part of what he says is don't be fooled. Like, don't misunderstand this. People influence people. That could be for good. It could be for bad. So you have to be very careful who you allow in your inner circle. We'll discuss that a little later too. The second thing he says is evil company. So he says, don't be fooled, right? Then he says evil company. But what's evil company? This is where it gets a little tight at. How do you decide whether or not somebody is good company for you or bad company for you? Because it's not about their dress. It's not about their dress code. It's not about their shoes. It's not about their hairstyle. It's about the fruit they bear. It's about the things they do on a daily basis. It's about how they manage their lives and how they navigate through life. And that takes time to get to know people. So before you allow people into your inner circle, you got to watch the fruit that's dropping off of that tree. Because here's the thing. If it's an apple tree, oranges won't fall from it. I know that's simple and plain. But if a good person is a good person, then they'll produce good fruit. But if a person is not a good person, eventually you will see some rotten fruit dropping off of their lives. So he says, very simply, he says, it corrupts. Corrupts means what? Damages. It causes you to go sour, to go the wrong direction. Don't let your association with the wrong people damage you. You got to be super careful. Your associations will corrupt or damage the good habits that you have because of their negative influence. So I need you to be careful with that. All right? We're going into our lesson, friends or foes. So this goes right into that. Our memory verse quiz is on Friday. So you can play this over and over again. You need to take notes on this and be ready for your quiz on Friday. All right? If you have any questions, ask them in class and we're good to go. All right. God bless you. See you soon.